So, sniper fighting is the concept of sharp, precise, and on point. Being able to hit people from a distance like a sniper. However, people only think that snipers do things from a distance. The closer a sniper gets, the more dangerous they are, because that means that it decreases the possibility that they're going to miss. Because at a distance, a sniper can still miss when it comes to the wind, when it comes to elements that they don't have control over. And they usually have a marker or a spotter, as they call it, that tells them the distance. Even snipers, you have to know what weapon to use. So the closer the mark is, the easier it is. So that being the case, short distance from a sniper is clear. Right? Being able to hit someone from back, that's a sniper. Or I should say shorter, a reverse punch. They're about the same when you turn them out. But what happens now when you go further? Now you have to use another technique, maybe as a weapon, like a kick. Okay. But the idea, sniper really sharp and sight on point. Now, while the sniper is trying to hit you, you don't cooperate. What is that called? Footwork. And what's the foundation of the footwork? A left-right drill. I'm going to do that right now. Left-right drill, of course, doesn't come after just pull the spring. Only because aesthetically, the blue sock, I know that doesn't work. You got grip. No, I know you want to go on the floor, but we're not going to spark. Think you better take more. Otherwise, you get blue socks. You take the sock off? Yeah, they'll give you more traction. And plus, whatever the work is, the clean the foot will be. Don't have more traction like partial, so you go back, and then I got the story there. Only because there's going to be recorded for history. Like even right now, I have this uniform on, and I was going to run that one, and then not have a third one that he had. You don't have a third one of those either. So the closest thing will be the jacket, which you usually got to do. But other than the same, this one shows the drive. Okay, so getting back to the deal. I want to hit you with my short weapon. Let's consider that a knife. Right? Then you're too far, so I got another weapon. A spear. Okay. That might be the weapon. Now the person's further, take 3 steps back. Pistol. But it's a small pistol, 22. The further I go, the less that pistol will be able to work, right? Take 1 more step back. Up, and then use a 25 now. Still a small one, and eventually 38, and so on and so forth. So we have to understand what the distance, like how do you maximize the results with the proper weapon? People try to kick the punching range. They try to punch the kicking range. Or they stay here with a hand down if they know you can't come. Even in the world of the real world, a police officer with a gun and the victim, or I should say insane, with a knife. The guy with a knife has an advantage at this distance because the other man who didn't shoot the person. And if they do get shot at, they're going to get stabbed multiple times and then they reenact this over and over again. So what's going to prevent that? First, awareness of what? Proximity, distance. Sometimes it's not just distance, it's the angle, the illusion that you are going to be around the fire or you're in a safety zone. I'm going to put my head in the line, and when I put my head in the line, I'm going to shoot ribs. Right? My head was on, I'm not moving. My feet stayed. It looked like I was dead. No. I lean forward. Look. That's so I do it all the time. People don't know that. When I fight with faster fighters, how can I use their speed against them? There's no limit to this. So as I spawn, I do this. And my head is over here, and my hands over here, and then I'm sitting on my body over here. So, come on. stop in the name of love. So my phone was for a second inside. So what's wrong, man? What's wrong? I go like, then I go this. Now wait a minute. You told me to stop. Now, you do the same thing. And when you feel comfortable, you come in. He didn't want to do it because he said it's a setup. Which makes you what? Hesitate. So what would I do? I would let you fight. You think you carry along with me. That's what I do. You help me. Hit you. If this is stop, this means go. I'm not going to go down the fight. Because you look at my hand. You look on that. It's exactly like that. I say, ole. So that's what I do. I come at you. Oh, gosh, what the hell's going on? Same thing.
Yes, sir.
And overall, it just means they can't touch you. Good luck. That's the left right move. Can't touch you. Okay? This will be a combination of how to, why you got to touch it. There'll never be an instructor certification like this again. Because you're not just part of the certification, it's part of history. And that's the reason why I got rid of the socks. All I have to do with socks, you won't like them, they'll like Smurf. Especially in the match. If they were red, maybe, black, maybe, you know, if I don't have a gray shirt, that's okay. The other one would have been that way. You want to makeup, this, and all that passion will be on there. Yes, it does. The set was made in Hollywood. This is not real. We are now in a makeshift Boogie Bonds or any project hallway. Because this is not real. We might have the extra come in with a makeshift elevator. And they'll do the walk, they might be the whole one. It's a Sunday, but we'll be it. It's a Sunday. And in a little while, we'll have somebody down the screen. Just to give the urban feeling. That we're faking it over here. Can't make this thing up. Okay, that's right, girl?
Yes, sir. That's right, yes, sir.
Right. So when the person repeats, that means you know we're on the same page. So in the military, we need the third person to clarify. So if you say, sir, you know, blah, 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 I concur, yeah, and you would. I concur. Yeah, I concur, and no. So I say you repeat it, they say they repeat it, when you say they repeat it, and that's how they can't say, well, I don't know what you meant. That's how it's good. Excellent. Ready? Hands up. And left, right, Joe. Left, right, Joe, sir, and begin.
Left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right.
That's good, sir.
Left, right, left, right, right.
Finally,
Left, right, left, right.
and that was 100% super duper. Give the hands up and give yourself a pat on the back. Now think about how many variations of mistakes you could have had done. Your guys were in unison. I even heard the rest of the yes, right. That bass in the left side show, when I do it, I see a whole army going. United, 1,000 people who go left side show. I see these videos where they do that shower temple. Yeah. They just line it up, they want to serve, be like, oh man, you see how I understand it. How military operation they go. Well, they do their touchy bomb, and they marry me. Yo! I'm not too comfortable about that. That's China. Where our troops, we're going to make it. Bro, that's scary to me. China. You know? Okay. After the left side joke, now let's do a version of that joke. But this is not a test. This is just for variety purposes. I want the left right to done. That's the time we insert, face him. Do the same left right go, but you do a right left right. I go left. You go on right left right. Yes, sir. And begin. Right. Don't say the word. You say the word. Right. Oh, So let me show you. This is an extra credit. Left right go. Oh, is it forward? He's still doing left right go. I'm picking up the pace. I'm making it smaller. It's the same thing. However, we went faster and confused the person. So even though you know left right, I know you know left right go, you just did it. Now when you slow down, do it at a regular pace. Ready to go. Say it. Right up, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left. You do that so fast, let's do it. Right, left, left, right, left, left, right. So I'm doing the opposite of what he's doing. And it distracts the person the first time. What are you doing? Why do I do that? To cut them off. You tell me the left right, I'm going to block you with my right left. This is not, this is as if you were just doing a left right go only. Same thing with forward. My forward, the circle drill. If a person in the circle drill is going to shuffle, and I shuffle, I can beat them based on what I'm doing. So show my okay. We're here. Start shuffling. Now I got you. That's why when you're doing the shuffle with the back pedal, you want to go faster to take the shuffle away from the person. Now you want it on your heels. Again, we're here. Left side in front. Double left right. Back left. That's it. Now I take you, and you're going back. That's me doing little steps. That's what I do sometimes. You're like, how we got there? Well, you start shuffling. Okay, you shuffle faster. If I shuffle faster, that means that you are now at a disadvantage. And forward now is helping me with stronger. It becomes a weight distribution thing, and then you're going this way, distribution weight this way, and you get hit. You fly. So we're doing good on options of footwork for the next levels of what would be keeping yourself safe while still using that same footwork. See, footwork can be used both for offense and defense. So as you see, the defensive footwork that you might have been doing, or the rhythm footwork, in my case, next time, turn it over, Bobby. In my case, we start doing the circle drill, and you start to move. And I have to take your movement and cut you off, or take your movement and push you, so that you're out of control. So you can cooperate. When you gotta cooperate, sometimes you want the person not to move. Yes, sir. Okay. So what we just did there before, we saw how you take someone's good footwork to the disadvantage, and really make them hesitate. So you can do it by doing it more. So that's what I do. Now, after that's what I do, I have the circle drill. Stand right here, you guys get walking there. So that corner, you just been walking that way behind me. No, you have to be that way. You want to be really parallel with that person. So again, you want to be at a distance, but not too far. A distance where you're out of the range but know what you have to do to get into the ring. If you're this far, how are you gonna touch me? How are you gonna touch me? You have to get closer. But not too close where. So now this is where we're just out of the range and you're a little further than just fine. That's based on proximity. And I'll tell you where to go. But I want you to be aware. Ready? Circle shuffle. Go. Huh? But look at me. Look at your feet. Right. And then immediately don't get to the marker and go. Go. To the marker. Not close to the marker, but the actual marker. Okay, now back pedal. What's the next one? Back pedal. You missed your mark. Keep on. Do you want to hit the... It's the one that you... Nah. You did start over there. You start over here. Yeah. But you see what I'm saying? You're doing the circle. No question about it. You guys are not making a mistake. You know the circle. But it's leverage circle. I am aware of you based on your box. I'm aware of you based on your box. You don't even know what box you live in. That's how I know the proximity is far. I have to worry about it. It's too far. Worry about this. That's right. And even then, I'm going to get it. You did this. Why? Because you was too close. That's why you have to turn around and put yourself in the disadvantaged posture. Well, how am I doing that? Paying attention with my eyes, sir. That's how I know when you miss the mark, when you were too close or too far. Ready? And top. Shuffle, go. And go. Looking good. All right. Yeah. Okay. Big hand. Right in front. The other right back. The other right back. No, you have the right back. But what's the marker? Look at this foot. You should be about in the middle of this. Okay, let me come here. See this here? This is my mouth. I'm on here and here. So when I connect your foot, I'm in the sun's spot. See, it's that close. I know what that means. I know when they're off center, they don't notice it. I know when their weight's already going to the back, they don't notice it. Not that I'm using it, make them know that. This person has a tendency not to be aware of the distance between their feet, or even where their spots are. Cool. I can take it back there. Back there, go. Catch it, catch it. And then what you want. You should have inventory problems with the other leg in front. With the other leg in front. See, so in other words, immediately,
Left leg goes in front.
yeah, so immediately once you get here, in this case, we already know it's here. And then it's and then it's here.
Yes, sir.
References. Especially a sniper. A sniper doesn't need one spot in the tree. Out in the tree, that's the wrong leaf. Or the wrong branch, I should say. That's the wrong tree. The one next to it. Oh, I missed my mark. Yeah, how you ever hit the mark? You're in the wrong spot. That's how basic and important it is. I don't go into it as a big deal, but let me tell you something. I used to practice attention. I don't have to practice attention on a consistent basis. That's the first move. Oh, I've done martial arts. Let me see your attention. Because I have low standards, can't do that basic thing. So how is it going to know those others? Or they go on the fancy stuff, they don't got the basic. Oh, can we do this crazy exercise? Bro, you ain't not a curve. You're doing this. Tell me, you want to do that? You're doing pull down like this. You want to? No, bro. Just work on the basics. We'll go from there. That's what this is. Ready? And back up. Go. Catch it. Catch it. Okay, now do it. And then, right. So on the neutral, you're going to be like this. And now, okay. Just what I mean. And now, let me explain. Back pedal. You can take small steps or big steps. I suggest you take medium steps. Big, sometimes it's too much. But medium stuff gets really quick. That's what I do to you guys. Where we're doing the back burner. You're not, we're doing the back burner. Right? And I'm here. Okay, so I'm trying to line up like this. Ready for that pedal? No, sorry.
Going right, left.
Sorry. You have to right and go right. And go. And you saw how there was a gap there, right to the kick. You would have been like, slam. I just took a good step. What you got to I want it.
Couple more distance.
Yeah. There's levels to everything.
Yes, sir.
Now, there's times where I really exaggerate and I throw you off. I'm sure you go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes I do this. And that's like, I know he's going over there. And then I can tell when I'm the right person. A bigger step. Oh, I already know what he's doing. Similar but different. Remember, the whole thing is based on trigonometry. Trigonometry. I want people to be tricked. The art of tricking people. Or, you can't say that for the young kids, psych food. The art of tricking people. Psych food, trigonometry. Now, when you trick yourself, it's just ridiculous. That's when you miss the mark, when you tripped. Why you trip? I tripped myself. My feet got too close, and I fell backwards. I didn't keep my sense of gravity down, so I could take a bigger step. My chin was like this. Wait a minute, but you're fighting with me down here. Wouldn't you be taking a bigger step, like a ninja or a stalker? I want them to go like this. Yeah, so I can fall backwards. So that's why I'm going to do something like this. So have them come up. Come up. Go down. Stay there. Excuse me? I do that all the time. I'm smiling. I want him to stand up and watch. We're smiling. No, I want him to stand up. Okay. So we're smiling. See what? When I do that, he has to follow. He has to follow. Even though now, based on him knowing this, it's part of his repertoire now. He does that all the time. Sometimes we're not supposed to, because I didn't follow. And you still have to be aware of what you did and how I responded to it. If it didn't work, then do something different. Don't let it be part of your rhythm. That's where I catch you. We're not all saying part of your rhythm. No, that's not part of your rhythm. That's supposed to be part of a setup. But yes, since you're doing that and the other person doesn't know what you're doing, there is a rhythm, there's a crazy rhythm because no one moves like that. Who the hell is moving like that? And then switching in between that, so that's difficult. But to me, I know that's part of a specific series of movements that you do for a specific technique. Hence, we're sparring, up, down, gone. That's what that's for. But it's part of the rhythm now. Then he'll switch. Of course. Not that it has to, not that it's bad. But where did it come from? It came from a series of potential techniques. So don't let him know, I can't do that. I'm taking the switch. But now that's become part of his footwork, which to everybody else, which to everybody else will be like, no, he doesn't use his feet. But for him, it's a reminder that he can't be flat-footed. His feet have to go this way, he can also go that way, and then, but he can also explode from there. So it's not like he's putting himself in a bad position. So in other words, that's become his new style. But that came from our foundation of things that work.
That's all. Basics.
Yeah. Hey, we got it. We have a little camera. Never put it on. Again, we paid the extras to come in on the set. You know, because otherwise, we're big budget. It's huge. Okay, ready? Back onto your marks. We're going to start with a shuffle. And I'm not going to say anything else at this point. I'm testing. Hands up. And begin. Immediately, yeah, we're going to do the entire So everything goes up there. I'm right there. But you was aware that I was smack him, so he said, oh, no. In and out. There's no way I can work out. It's really in and out. Stick and move. Then we can get better at that. We'll review that. Remember your walker. Remember your walker. No, I'm over here, sir. No, I'm over here. See, I got you. You're not looking at me. Go. No. Yeah. Look at me the entire time. Gosh. No, it's right here, not over there. Yeah. Like a hawk. But like a sniper. I taught you a little you know what that's happening. Fingers closed, Bruce Lee. Okay, good. Because otherwise it will copy you to pull off your hands like that. Okay. And then finally, left, right, go on the spot. Go. Left. Stop. Left, right, left. Ready, go. Say it if you have to. Right, left, right, right. Live, right, live, right, left, right. Finally, left, right, left, right. Left, right, and left, right. Raise the hand. They have officially check past the left, right drill. That's what they left, right drill and circle drill. So part 1 and part 2, thumbs up. We'll be back after these minutes. All right, guys. So as you can see, literally, the circle drill, the best block in the world not being there. They did the left, right drill. They did the circle drill. Yeah, talk to all books. Anyway, so in a nutshell, I'm extremely happy because both these gentlemen honestly know the left, right drill. Even to the point where Master Ty made a mistake. His mistake was an advanced double drill because he was doing right, left. So his mistake was like a mistake at a high level because it wasn't a mistake. It was really called advanced footwork. Now, when you do the right left, he does the left right. That's not 101, but that's gonna be cool when you're already going there. Right. And you say, okay, I'm gonna be behind, and I'm gonna practice that too. Right. So the idea is Kaizen, which is also Kanai. That means constant and never-ending improvement against who? Against you. Did you notice how at times when you're doing the footwork, you're in your mind? As opposed to Hawkeye on me. Literally, this is called running circles around your corner. And who taught me this? Joe Louis, Joylewis, rest in peace. That gentleman was Bruce Lee's top student. In addition to that, he was also, like Ali's person, I like the way he did that, he snuck it into, that was kind of smooth. He went from sniper to ninja. In addition to that, he was also taught that footwork by the originator of it, which was Sugar Ray Robinson. Think about Sugar Ray Robinson when he circles around somebody. Think about Muhammad Ali when he circles around somebody. Think about how the Camacho recipe, a whole bunch of the boxers, my favorite ones, running circles literally around their opponent. And that's what you guys are doing. Now, if you're in your head, you're not aware of the distance. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to take this in the next section of it, that's not part of 101, sorry, to 202 right? Because I want to give you guys some insights of how to really make that even better. Because you didn't do it like him, he didn't do it like you. And your shuffle on your left is different from your shuffle on your right. But sometimes your feet come closer, sometimes they don't come together. That does not mean that you didn't pass. You passed with fine colors. I'm so excited because with that foundation, at least I know they have so many options of footwear. And that's another highly paid expert. Yeah, I was actually that's hair specialist. So anyhow, on that note, A, B, C, get out of here. You too, get out of here. Grandmaster Jerry Fast Feet Funk Smash with Sniper Fight Instructors Curriculum. We did the left, right drill and the circle drill, which is part of the circle of death, which is also the circle of life. You keep yourself alive while you're going to kill somebody if necessary. Only if necessary. A, B, C, yeah.